Oh, you guys are too kind. Too kind, too nice. I don't know what to do with you guys. Just love you all to death. It's March 20... not March. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Malcolm. It's June 27th, 2025. It's 7 a.m. I am not awake yet. I do have my coffee in my liquid energy mug. Hope you guys will join me soon. And my live chat is not working. So this is great. Another hiccup for me today. Yay. I'll have to go to the other device and log in and see what other people are saying because I am, again, having technical difficulties. But anywho, there we are. Let's see, playing around with this thing one more time. And there it goes. Cool, now I can do my poll for today. Let's get that put in there. There we go. The poll is up. And today is National Sunglasses Day. So if you got your sunglasses, I've always wondered if Robert would wear a pair of sunglasses. Here's my sunglasses. But I wear regular eyeglasses, so I can't, it's National Sunglasses Day. I wear them over my eyeglasses like a crazy person. There we go. Now I got my sunglasses on. Terry! Hey, Terry, did you see your photo? I hired a guy to follow you at a truck stop and take a picture of you, and I put it on Discord. I hope you saw your photo. If you're new to the channel, there's a running gag about Terry and wearing tights or leggings. We call them Terry tights. And yeah, there's a picture in Discord of him wearing a pair of green Terry tights with the name Terry down the legs. He's a little excited about something. Ramesh! Good morning, Ramesh. Congratulations to Ramesh. Woo! Well, we got to play that applause thing again for Ramesh. Where is it? Oh, no. Yeah, Ramesh! Woo! Ramesh, yeah! I did a soundboard where I could do laughter and claps and stuff. I'm going to work on that. But anyway, yeah, Ramesh is here. Mr. I Got a Job. And everything, moving on up in the world. That is amazing, awesome news. We're so excited for you. And we know that you've been working and unable to join some of the live streams, which is perfectly fine. It's good. We're happy for you all the same, if not even more. So, yeah. We're totally excited for you. It's an awesome thing. We're so glad. It's also, let's see here. Let's go into one of our stories. And one thing they're doing in England, evidently badgers are like a protected animal in England. I didn't know that. I didn't know that badgers were protected animal in England. I may be wrong. I kind of skimmed over the story. But they're building this multi-million-dollar badger bridge in Cornwall so that badgers and any other animals that like to do so can use this bridge dedicated just for critters to cross the highway so they don't get slaughtered by vehicles going down the road. So yeah, the Badger Bridge, and they're spending millions of dollars for it. It's 40 feet wide and over 100 meters. Was it 100 meters? It has to be 100 meters because it's a huge highway. Maybe it's 40 meters by 100 meters. I don't know. It's a cool looking bridge that they're building. So yeah. They're going to build they've talked about, I've seen that. It's not the first place that's done that. There are other places that have built these like nature bridges, and they put vegetation and small trees and things on these bridges to encourage animals to follow a trail or make their own trail across the bridge so they don't get hit on the highway. Not so much in America. Nope. Terry can attest to this. Here in the good old US of A, it's survival of the fittest out there when it comes to animals. And some truckers have giant bars and railing on the front of their vehicle to deflect the animals that they kill. So, yeah. Yeah, so here in the States, if you're in the way, that's just your fault. But I don't think they're going to be building nature bridges anytime soon here in the United States. And it's mostly just deer that get hit on like the interstates, the main highways through the United States. I'm sure it's different for every state, but out here in Georgia, it's deer. Those are the main things. Now you'll see a squirrel maybe every once in a while, or a armadillo. Thanks a lot, Texas. Or maybe a possum. You don't even see possums that much. I think they got wise. Yep, and Ramesh is here, Wesley. We need Random and a few other people. I didn't schedule this one. I just kind of did it on the spot because I did not want to experience technical difficulties again. So I'm going to be working on that over the weekend and things like that. But it's National Sunglasses Day. It's also National PTSD Awareness Day. So PTSD, some people use it as a joke. I got PTSD at work because my boss is an asshole. That's not really how it works. And, you know, it's a real thing. I have it. It's not fun. I have to take multiple medications. I won't go any more than that. But, yeah. It's just be aware of those around you that might be going through some things. And it's not just PTSD. You should be recognizing and looking out for signs. And don't be afraid to ask somebody if they need somebody to talk to or if they're okay. Or pull them to the side and say, hey, I noticed you might be acting a little different. Anything you want to talk about? Just kind of, or be there just to kind of calm them down. You never know what people are going through. And I can't, back in the good old day, before the 70s or even the 80s, you had to bottle that stuff in. You couldn't express yourself and your emotions, or you were considered insane and you'd be put in a straitjacket, things like that. So at least now there's research and awareness and things like that, and it's good. So yeah. Hey Dustin, how's it going? Dustin got his photo of us soldiers. I had them printed up and had it remastered first, and then I had them printed up and sent Dustin a copy. I framed mine in the other room. I'm gonna make a little army wall. I got a couple other little things I'm gonna hang up there, and so yeah. That's going to be kind of a neat little thing I'm putting up on the wall there in the living room. So I'll get that going. I've always wanted to kind of do that anyway, and I'm going to be able to. So yeah. What else we got going on today? There was a really cool movie. I watched Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, the most recent one. Pretty good. I didn't realize it was 3 hours long. I was like, oh, Mission Impossible. Bleep. And it was a pretty good movie. All the Mission Impossible movies are really good, just like all the James Bond ones are good. Is Mission Impossible better than James Bond? I don't know. I kind of like the Mission Impossible. It was a lot of fun to watch, and had some suspenseful moments. But Tom Cruise is going to live because it's only part one of this Dead Reckoning, whatever. So, they put him in these paralleling predicaments, but you're like, I know he's going to get through it because there's part 2 coming out in a couple years. So, but anyway, you want to watch that movie? It was on Paramount Plus, a streaming service here in the States. I don't know if you have it over there in India. But, yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I got footage of Robert here watching it. He was actually looking at the TV and watching him move around on the screen. I hadn't seen him do that yet. He's on the floor, he's looking at the screen on, and his ears are perked up. He's like, what are they doing? It must have had some high-pitched noise that he picked up and was wondering what was going on type thing. But he was actually watching the movie for about 30 seconds. And then he went off to do his own thing. He kept wanting me to take him for a walk. I had to stop the movie and take him for a walk. Oh, and I also learned he likes to pull on the leash. And for a while there, I had him walking right beside me, no problem. But now he gets super excited about going for a walk, which is great. I want him to be excited about walking. But I don't want him dragging me down the street. So I watched a video for about 5 minutes and tried this technique. And within another 5 minutes, I had him walking right beside me, cool as a cucumber. Just enjoying the walk. So, yeah, training Robert here. I'm learning some techniques and stuff. Hidden Scientology hidden in that movie to attract dogs. I wouldn't doubt it, you know. Oh man. It's, subliminal messages with these high frequency notes that humans can't hear. But yeah, that was a cool movie to watch. Cool movie to watch. And then you got to wait 2 years, like I said, to see the second part of it. I, Ron Hubbard. Old dude in it is wild about I, Ron Hubbard. I'm not following you, Wesley. Oh, yeah. You're messing up with the subscriber screen? You're unsubscribing and subscribing to see if it's real? I saw that in the background. I was like, lost a sub. Oh, got another one. What's a fun fact about L. Ron Hubbard? This old dude is... I don't know. What's with the J.G. Wentworth thing going viral now? Remember the old commercial with the opera singer, J.G. Wentworth, 1-800-CASH-NOW or 1877-CASH-NOW, and they're singing like this, he created Scientology. Okay, see, I didn't know that. And now people are doing these little shorts where they're lip syncing that commercial song. Like, that was from, like, the 90s? And, these two opera singers and people are lip syncing it now. They don't even know what they're lip syncing. I don't think J.G. Wentworth is still a thing anymore. But, yeah. Death scrolling on the internet and came across that a couple of times. I thought it was just a one-time thing, but nope. It appeared quite a few times. People are lip syncing that. People are just lip syncing all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I'm not lip syncing, or am I? Hey, I'm just talking like this, and I don't, lips at all. No, that'd be weird. I'm not a ventriloquist. It looks too obvious for me. Hubbard created Scientology. Who was talking about Scientology, making fun of it? I think it was Bill Burr. Talking about religion. And, he's making light of certain things about it and how you get a free pair of shoes and you're going to go to space or something like that. So, I don't know. I can't remember the whole thing. But I think it was Bill Burr. Mike! J.G. Wentworth is still around. Well, I guess he got enough people in there paying that high interest for that quick cash. Mike! I thought he might have been bought out by another bank or something like that by now. Google Lens has Google Lips now where they can read people's lips. My glasses are all jacked up. It's bothering me. See how they're all crooked? They're like, no, they're this way. This way. They want to ride like that. Like I need to have tape on them and a paper clip or something. I don't understand why it's doing that. Anyway. You saw a commercial from them yesterday? Maybe they brought it back. I haven't heard that stuff in forever. Maybe he's like, you know what? We're going to burst into the social media scene. Was it the same opera singing song, the 877-CASH-NOW? I'll have to look it up. Speaking of Strange, Doctor Strange, Cumberbatch. Something Cumberbatch is the actor's name. Well, he was in this really cool movie called Imitation Game. And it was based on a true story. And on this day in history, the British intelligence breaks the German Enigma key used on the Eastern Front. And this movie called Imitation Game goes through how they finally broke the code and then made their own computer in 1941 to cycle through all the possibilities and decipher these messages. And they had to, keep it top secret because if the Germans found out their Enigma machines were being decoded, they wouldn't use them anymore. They'd go to something else. So they wanted them to keep. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to read some of this other stuff. J.G. Wentworth at a skate rink. What? He created the Scientology skate rink? J.G. Wentworth. Wow, they played the old one again. Played it again. They're on a subway or a bus. J.G. Wentworth. That's why it's coming out again. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, in 1941 they broke the Enigma machine, and there's this one part right as they had kind of broke the code. They wanted to use it right away, but they were afraid that if they used it too much, the Germans would get wise and they wouldn't use it anymore. So through the course of the war, knowing what the Germans were going to do, they, instead of intercepting and always being on the spot and always knowing what the Germans were doing, they had to allow people to die in certain missions so that the rest of the military could go and complete other tasks and to not alert the Germans that they knew the code. So that was some hard decisions to make for like 4 years of knowing the Enigma machine. I don't know how many years they did that, where they kept it, where they had to make judgment calls. The first one was it, what did you walk into? I was talking about how the British cracked the Enigma machine back in 1941, and there's a movie called Imitation Game. I'm going on about it. It was a really cool movie. It's based on a true story. Check it out. I don't know what streaming service it's on, but it's got that Cumberbatch guy in there, and it's well done. It's pretty cool. If you're kind of nerdy, you'll like it. And it's so interesting how they came up with the Enigma machine in the first place, and how it's wild. A lot of that stuff is insane. Even not just the Enigma machine, but there's a lot of stuff out there as far as old technology that just baffles the mind, how they even thought about that working. The Russians had the first piece of RAM. Oh, Loki! Thank you, Loki! Woo! Yay, Loki! Loki! Woo! Thank you! That's awesome. Thanks for the membership gifting. I appreciate that, sir. Well, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, well. Oh, I saw this. Somebody had stumbled across this piece of Russian technology that looks like a flat piece of wire mesh. Maybe 8 by 8. And it looks like just some kind of weaved wire mesh. Nothing big about it. It was actually RAM. It was actually a memory device. And it could remember like 2 sentences or something like that. Something so minuscule. But they could put the 2 sentences on this little screen looking thing and then send it somewhere else, and they could like tap into that thing and read the 2 sentences, and that was like some kind of encoding thing. Way over my head. I don't know. It's insane. I'll see if I can find it and post that in the Discord or something like that. Absolutely mind-boggling how these people, anybody would come up with that. Anybody from anywhere in the world would be able to come up with something like that. It's insane. And yeah, but I won't go into that all day long. But did you guys check out the picture of Terry on Discord? Him wearing his green tights? He was trying to be like the Green Lantern, except it had he's the Green Terry. You guys, let's see. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up for you guys to see, so you don't have to leave the live stream. All right, you guys ready? This is not for anyone under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised. This may offend or hurt some people's memory. Here we go. Is that not hilarious or what? The guy can't even stay straight, and he's very excited about getting his picture taken for some reason. What? Another 5 members? Woo! Thank you, Loki. Where's my soundboard? I don't have it ready. Moose Knuckle Terry. Yeah, it's getting crazy. I did not tell it to do those certain details. I just said have an old trucker, old guy at a truck stop with a white beard and green tights that said Terry on the legs. That's all I really put into the AI. And it came with that guy pointing a certain direction. I don't know. Hey, Mel, how's it going? That's a caribou knuckle. hey, Terry Donkey. Thank you, Ramesh. Thank you. Yep, Terry in his tights. That is absolute hilarious. When I saw that, I just busted out laughing. I couldn't help it, and I had to throw it in Discord. It's absolutely wonderful. So, yeah. That's why I had to give the disclaimer. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, man. Thank you, Loki. That's awesome. I really appreciate you doing that. Really appreciate you doing that. Oh, man. That was great. It's good to have a good laugh in the morning. But Terry in his tights. Yeah, AI is something else. I love messing with AI. I can sit there and play with it all day long. Come up with all kinds of random, crazy stuff. Some things it just doesn't get. If you don't put the right details in there, it'll go off this tangent into something crazy weird. That commercial I did for WTF News, late breaking, dishonest or whatever, unreliable. That's all AI except for the clip of me in there. And you can tell it's AI if you really pay attention to it, especially with the contrast of my actual face as a reporter in one of the scenes compared to the way the AI looks. You know it's AI, but it's still kind of cool to play with, and it's only going to get more realistic. It's going to be super creepy one day. Give it a couple years, and I guarantee you, within probably like 5 years, they're going to start making movies just with AI, and yeah. And it won't be perfect at first, but they'll make a movie. They'll make a movie because then they can, if the AI is good enough, they can do all kinds of crazy stunts. It's all going to be CGI because it's all AI. And then they can make them do all kinds of morphing and jumping and flying and whatever else. And are just things that would be hard to reconstruct on a movie set. They could just throw into a computer and populate it. So yeah. You think less than a year? I don't think it's quite there yet. It is advancing pretty quick, but it's, it'll take them a couple years to make the movie, even with AI, to fine tune everything. But there will be AI movies. Yeah. Get female Malcolm? What? You can play with the AI your own there, Loki. Blue's here this morning as well. Hey, Blue, how's it going? Ramesh is on cloud 9 over here. What's our forecast for today, Ramesh? Is it going to be a good day today? Excuse me. Won't happen. Man will destroy it. Uh-oh, I missed something. About the AI? No, it'll... And then that Mission Impossible movie about the computer wanting to take over the world, that kind of scenario type thing. And that's basically AI wanting to stop it. So that Dead Reckoning or whatever. Yeah, I hope you have a great day too, Blue. 10 out of 10. That's Blue number. Is that Blue number 1 or Blue number 2? Or is it just Baby Blue? All these nicknames. Yeah, I know. Give me all those memberships. That was great, Loki. Thank you so much. Baby Blue. What else did I wanted to talk about? I think that's about it. I already burned through my topics. It is Friday. Anybody got any good plans for this weekend? I don't know. She's your number 1 always. Corrupted AI once, or Microsoft and Google made it you could talk with and teach. Huh. Well, the new AI from Google is that way. The Gemini, where you're gonna sit there and talk to it. You know, you could ask it if it's ever gonna take over the world, but it'll be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna take over the world. I'm here for peace and prosperity." You know, people who coded it and programmed it was like, "Do not say you're going to take over the world." Period. And what was it? Those other movies or sci-fi where the humanoid things and the little kid is a humanoid. They made the first humanoid kid, but it was super realistic, and all of them had like these three basic rules that they couldn't break. Um, what was his name? Will Smith was in one movie like that, a different one, but he was in one too. They had like all those different robots started coming to life. iRobot, I think is the name of it. That was a pretty cool movie, kind of creepy. Every girl, it's every girl, not every girls. Every girl are number one. You would have to. We got to teach Ramesh his grammar. Every girl in this room is number one, or every girl in here is number one. That would be the proper way to say that sentence. Rules for robots. Yep. iRobot, freaky. Yeah, you kind of get sympathetic to the machine the way they do that. I get it. Well, and then you're like, oh no, that one is trying to do this and that and the other, and they had to tear it apart. No, you know that we didn't get that sentimental with R2D2 and C3PO. C3PO got torn to bits a couple of times, and we were like, he's a robot. And Wally, yeah, he had the little, but he looked more like a robot. He didn't look like a human either, you know. And that made it cute and adorable. But Wally's your favorite. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. Kind of brings, reminds you that we need to take care of the earth and not be so junky, you know. But then you got all these reports that when you recycle, that your recycling is not really getting recycled. It's just getting, they rent a separate truck so they can charge you more money to pick up the recycling, and then they just commingle it with everything else when they get back to the dump. Or that one guy that put the air tag and it made it up from New York. He put it in New York and it ended up in Alabama at this incinerary facility where all the trash got burned. And it was supposed to be recycling. So, Zootopia? I haven't heard of Zootopia. Is that one of those like Pixar type animated films? What's my favorite puzzle? I can tell you what is not my favorite puzzle, and that is the Rubik's Cube. I still hate that thing. I used to like Sudoku a lot. I got pretty good at it, but I haven't done it in years. I wouldn't mind getting a Sudoku book and solving some Sudoku puzzles. But crosswords, I never was good. My dad loves crossword puzzles. I couldn't. Jigsaw puzzles are okay if you really just want to zone out and be left alone and kind of do stuff. Scratch off lottery crossword. Well, that's not really a crossword puzzle. You're just like looking for numbers. You're not really like having to say, oh no, how do I put this together to make it make sense? So, yeah, I could do the Sudoku, the easy ones right now. I probably couldn't do the expert anymore. Shake ladder. I don't know. Well, it's almost time to go. Terry has already signaled that the time is almost up. He's a tough old guy, so I guess he's not too upset about his photo, his artificially intelligent manufactured photo of him in tights. So, but anyway, it's going to be a 10 out of 10 today, guys. I'll be on it again probably this evening or whatever. Stuff's blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.